Audiomania is the compulsion to buy things. We happen to be game collectors. I think it goes hand in hand. So join us, will you, on our compulsion to find video games. This is the TGO Crew.
Oh, what's up? So, finally got our pickups, and, got some, really great stuff. For $5, I got, some, black box Nintendo games, baseball, and golf. Very basic games, but they're two games that I have on my M8, which was featured a little while ago, and, I'd like to actually get them on cartridge. And with all the black box games, my Nintendo M8, which was featured a few episodes ago, I think it was about a year now.
I'll leave a link right there. I'll leave a link right there. Watch it. It's kind of kick-ass, except for the camera. My bad.
We'll get another showing on that one. Of the 15 games, I'm looking to collect all 15 games cartridge-based. I now have 4 of them. I've got golf, baseball, and then I have the Mario Duck Hunt combo at home. So, hoping to get all 15, and hopefully I can do that soon enough. Might take me a little bit, but I'll get it eventually. I got a couple of PS2 games. I got the Devil May Cry 3, Dante's Awakening Special Edition. Unfortunately, there's no instruction manual, but the game is in really great shape. Also got Ratchet & Clank. Great game. Yeah, been around for a while. Also, no owner's manual.
Sad trombone.
Decent shape. Not perfect, but got these also for $5. Wasn't a bad price. And then my steals of the day. I've got this nice yellow Game Boy Pocket. No battery cover. Haven't been able to test it yet. I'll be doing that as soon as I get home. Guy was asking $10 for it, as you saw. And looked at it and I said, give you $5. Okay, done. So, great pickup. I had one of these when I was younger. Bought it when my Game Boy brick died. But also got a couple of games. I got one game that would work for this. Pokemon Gold. In great condition. And also, for the Game Boy Advance, Pokemon Emerald. She was asking 8. I got her down to 7, you know, with negotiation skills. And, yeah, so it's a great pickup. And there was a bunch of other stuff I was looking at, but just wasn't really in the mood to get any of the others. But, yeah, small little collection, $22. Bought all this. I think that was a good deal for the day.
Well, first thing I got, Atari buttons, 50 cents. Why not? I was just looking around. I did find a nice, cool holder to go on the belt. It's actually a World War II RAF. I actually did it for something so fancy, but it works. And I just had some ideas on it. I figured it'd be good for something. And as I just keep walking around the flea market, I find this. And this will be perfect in this bag. Guy was asking for 65. I tried to knock him down. He said 55. I was just holding at 50. Got it for 50. So, Sega Nomad. What I really liked about it, the screen was in very good condition. actually everything. There's barely any scratches or blemishes, so it looks good. So I just bought it. And then next I just bought a few other random items. They were doing some bundles. You know, I got GoldenEye. I don't have N64, but this would be a good start for my collection once I get one. And also Tony Hawk Pro Skater. I think I got both of these for $5. And then I just got Urban Stray. I have this for the Sega Genesis, but I want to try it on the Super Nintendo. And then I actually bought some actual PC games. They're just interesting, 50 cents each, so why not? You know, Rayman, Tomb Raider. Then I also got Cool Borders 2 for PlayStation 1, which I actually had the original, but I think my disc is bad, so figured why not. It was 50 cents. And then also Kid Pix for the PC. I don't know if anyone would actually remember that, but this was the shit when I was in elementary school. And courtesy of Dom, Sonic the Hedgehog. Actually, this is a Game Gear promo poster that came in one of his games, and I actually just got it off of him. So thank you, Dom.
You're welcome.
And I think that's pretty much it.
And thank you, Frady,
Yeah.
for introducing us to this place.
Yeah.
Come on. That is so perfect.
It was like an epiphany when you bought the RAF.
So I decided that I was going to travel along with boys this time. I did the last time at Englishtown and we really didn't find anything good. I think we actually picked up a Wii game the last time, but that was absolutely horrendous. But this time I actually spotted some things, and my husband thinks that I'm adorable because of it, because, you know, I'm hunting with him. The first pickup that I got was Ratchet & Clank. I spotted this and I loved the Ratchet & Clank series on the PS3. I think we still own them if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, so I saw this on the PS2 and I was like, alright, well, why the hell not? The guy was running a deal for 2 for $5. So I didn't find anything else, but Dom saw Star Wars Battlefront. He bundled it in and I paid $5 for it. So that's what I got for the first, probably the first 20 minutes that we were there. The second thing that I got was, I found, I don't think anybody else bought anything at that vendor.
No, the SNES.
The Super Nintendo games.
The Super Nintendo games. So while the boys were looking at that, Dom had spotted this, and well, you guys don't know, I am a huge Disney fan, and more so Beauty and the Beast, so I will go bonkers over anything Beauty and the Beast. And there was the Nintendo Game Boy, Beauty and the Beast, and it's a board game adventure. So I'm assuming it's something along the lines of Mario Party, which I enjoy very much. Unfortunately, we don't own any of the Mario Parties, but I found this. The guy wanted $4 originally for it, and because Dom had already bought the other games, I had used my womanly skills and told Dom, ask him for $2, talk him down to $2 for it because he was already establishing a conversation, so I know my sales skills. And the guy was like, yeah, I'll do $2 for it. Mind you, I also did look at Amazon at the same time. For pretty good condition, it was selling for like $2, like $1, maybe $2. So yeah, this was actually a really good buy for me, as cheesy as it is. The next thing that we spotted, I remember this as a kid, and it's not game related, but it is Beast, and it is a plastic toy, and it's a hand puppet. And I don't think I had Belle. I might have had Belle at one point, but he's waving. Hi! So yeah, again, I'm a big Disney nerd. Beauty and the Beast is my absolute favorite. Maybe one time I might show you my shrine. Who knows? The next thing I found, again, Disney related, that I went absolutely bonkers over. This guy was selling it for $12. It is the Walt Disney's masterpiece of Cinderella. Now, I by no means am a Cinderella fan, but this is something that I could not pass up. It is the exclusive deluxe video edition. So yes, it is a VHS, but when you do open it, the box is in not that great of a shape. It's falling apart at the bind. And some of the thing, the box is a little deteriorated. But you have the process of animated masterpiece exclusive lithograph, and so you have the process of the drawings to the actual animation. So that was actually pretty cool, and it's in pretty fair condition. The lithographs themselves are really good. A Dream Come True, a storybook, and the making of the masterpiece. And this is actually in fairly good condition. The cover itself isn't, but the binding of the book is pretty good. The pages themselves are actually in really good condition, but as you can see, it's just a whole bunch of telling of the making of, with concept drawing. It is completely factory sealed, the VHS tape. It is a clamshell. It's got a little bit of a adhesive residue on it, probably from a sticker of some sort, like a pricing sticker or something, but I'm not too concerned about that. And then the making of, so it's 2 VHSs that I had to have. The guy again was asking 12. I talked him down to 10 because I had a $10 bill in my hand, and he took it. And so that was something I'm very proud of, being a Disney fan and everything. So yeah, that was my pickup.
We're probably done with Englishtown after this spot. It was that damn good. I'm not gonna say enough. Thank you, Frady. $5. A Wii nunchuck. Action felt good on it. Didn't have one for the second player, so now me and the lovely kitten, aka my wife, can actually play 2-player Wii games that involve the nunchuck. When Frady got the Urban Strike, we bundled it up with Battle Clash, which is a Super Scope game, so whenever I bust that out, I have another Super Scope game. I think there was only 2 Super Scope games on the Super Nintendo. I now own both, I think. Full Throttle. These were like $3 a piece after the bundle. Random Booth. Finally got Ultima, Quest of the Avatar. Yes. Been looking for the Ultima games on the Nintendo, and now I finally got it for a really good price. $5. The guy was like, yeah, it goes for around 10 or so, but I'll give it to you for 5. I was like, sweet. Because I'm not used to people making deals, and that's the biggest problem we had with the flea market we've been going to. For $1, the official Chrono Trigger Orchestra Extra soundtrack. I think this came with the DS release for the collector set. It's only got 2 songs on there, but the thing is, it's sealed, and it's going to stay that way. Forever. Like Terry Funk. Forever! Forever! This is an upgrade. I already own Evander Holyfield's Real Deal Boxing, but I did not own it complete in box. Now I do, plus, as a bonus, the copy of this game looks so gorgeous. Like, that's redonkulous. That is, like, clean as a whistle. This is a game I don't have to hit the G-tip to. And this was $2. For another $2, because I want my $2, Cybercop on the Genesis as well. No manual. Game looks pretty good. It's a little marked up, but nothing too severe. I mean, clean. That was the thing about this place. Everything was clean. I'm used to sun-dried, sun-faded. Then for $3, I got Crazy Taxi 3 High Roller on the Xbox. Wanted to bump my Xbox collection up. The disc looks pretty okay. Probably the best looking disc out of the bunch that I picked up. But Crazy Taxi 3, now I am just missing Crazy Taxi 2, and I'm good to go. For $1 a pop, Cars, Mater National. Why the f not? $1. Instructions, the game looks a little beat up, not gonna lie. It might work. I don't think it'll have a problem. The pickup of the day. I don't care. You got a Game Boy Pocket. You got a Nomad. I got the Bible game, son. Can we get any more blasphemous than that? No case, no instructions. It's an actual Hollywood video case. Yeah, they existed for a time. But once again, with the cars in the Bible game, we know my policy. Anytime I can get disc-based media for $1, I'm sold. Finally re-picked up Half-Life on the PlayStation 2. Now, I'm probably going to get some hate. I'm not too big of a fan of the Half-Life series. I don't think it's bad by any means. I generally don't play first-person shooters. But Half-Life on the PlayStation 2. I got this for $3. And pretty much, yeah, that was my selection of pickups. Once again, amazing place. This flea market was off the hook compared to what we're used to. We're definitely going a lot more. So, that's my pickups. This is Dommercoolstuff, and as always, do good gaming and good flea marketing. Especially, I don't want to give the location. Our secret now.
You're welcome.
Bye! Do good gaming! I'm dumb. Burp, burp, burp. Doop, doop.